Okay, in the last video, we developed our basic data table and we did our sample calculation. In this video, we need to do our graph. So to do a graph, we need to go to graphical analysis. If you go to your Launchpad, graphical analysis is right here. And we're going to open that up. Now for a typical graph, you want to make sure that your x-axis is your IV. So that would be the number of resistors. Come in here, highlight, copy, and then paste. And then the y-axis is your DV. Now you don't want to do the trials, the individual trials. You just want to do the average. So we're going to copy that and paste. Now, we want to make sure that the axes are labeled correctly. And to do that, you might be tempted to go to the axes, but don't. Resist the temptation. You need to actually go to the table and double click on the X. Then you're going to give it a name. In this case, this is the number of resistors. I'm going to call that N, and it doesn't have a unit. Then I'm going to double click on the Y. That's the total resistance. I'm going to call that R, and it does have a unit, option Z, 4 ohms. Notice how this now displays both the title and the unit on the axes. Notice also that our data is all scrunched to the side. We want it to fill the entire graph, so if we hit this A button, auto scale graph, it will auto scale. And in addition, we want a best fit. Notice it does give us the best fit line, and then it gives us the parameters for that best fit line. It tells us what the equation is, and it gives us the slope and the y-intercept. So we're going to copy this graph, and we're going to paste it in here. Now notice that this is really big. We don't need it to be this big. So we're going to double click and go to size, and then we're going to do it to 40%. That's typically a good size. Okay? You can still read everything even though it's a little bit tiny. The last thing we want to do to make it really complete is to rewrite this equation in terms of the variables. We don't want y equals mx plus b, but we do want to know what the line to this graph is. And so it helps you out. Notice that it says r equals mn plus b. It's telling you that the y is r, or r total. It equals m, which is the 221.5, times n, what's on the x-axis, plus b, which is minus 0.5. So minus 0.5. Now, my friends, that before you is a fabulous data section. Thanks. Bye.